cracked when it comes down to it.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions.
I was proud of that.
Me too. That made me happy.
Bandicoot.
Alright everyone, we are back today with All's Well. We are continuing Crash Bandicoot playthrough. Oh, we are on the wrong one. Here we go. We are back and we are continuing our playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 1. So without further ado, and the return you've been waiting for, we bring you Crash and the Boys. In a second, I promise, I swear. It's normally not this difficult. I can usually keep it up. I hate it.
You got it to work. That's all that matters.
Alright, so where did we leave off in Crash 1?
I think we were on the final island. Could be wrong, but I think we were on the final island. Like the first level of the final island. Because I think we started Crash 2 a little bit after. That's when we were doing the blindfold run.
We did.
With,
Okay. You know we have to do the Stormy Ascent when all of this is done, right?
I'm down for that. Yes, I can get behind that.
We might have to save that for Saturday for a drinking.
That would also be it. You're not wrong about that.
Oh, kill me now. Okay, so the way I have this set up is that the RMTP server grabs all of the different places I'm streaming to and then streams it out from slots, so I don't have to do anything extra.
That's awesome. That makes it so much easier.
Okay, so we got the...
So yeah, looks like we did heavy machinery. We just need Cortex power now.
Alright, so same rules as last time. Death switch, level end switch?
Yep.
Alright, perfect. So I've been looking at a Blue Yeti microphone.
That's what I have. I like it a lot. It's I still feel like there's more to like set up about it that I haven't gotten too crazy into, but overall, I mean, I think the quality to it's really good.
Yeah, my whole thing is like it's a lot to spend on a piece of hardware like that, but it'll be worth it. I hope.
The biggest thing is just making sure that you get your like the mic settings down pat, you know, like because that thing can pick up a lot, so it's just kind of like making sure the settings are all set up the way you need it to. And
so Thormangander was actually he showed me a pop filter to get for it, and I'm also gonna get one of the floofy mic parts that goes on top of the mic itself.
Yeah, if you send that to me, I mean, honestly, I might look into those too, just because I definitely need it, even without streaming. Like I said, it picks up everything.
yeah, absolutely. I will send it.
Oh, I can't believe I made that. All right, so what's the other way? I'm curious.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Operation.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I absolutely see what you're saying. Oh, there's so many different paths. I don't like this. I feel like I'm gonna miss so much Old Blood.
So I will say one thing I've been doing to keep like my stream energy up. I struggle sometimes with talking a lot because it's just not really the type of person I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoy playing or talking with other people.
Yeah.
Because like right now I'm at a point where there's not a whole lot going on in chat, which is fine. But I am able to, when I have other people over and I do streams, I found that we both have a lot more fun. I also...
Absolutely, yeah. Like, I mean, that's what... It was the same... Oh, shit. Whenever I was streaming, I mean, it's like I said now, even then, like, you know, a lot of my friends, they don't... Kind of like the only one that plays WoW nowadays. Me and my cousin's finally getting back into it. I don't know if he's, like, into the whole streaming thing, so... Might have to, like, pick his brain about it, see if he wants to mess around with it more. But, I mean, even then, it's like, it's... shit. I like the community to kind of, like, jump in from the get-go. That's kind of where it gets a little disheartening at that point. Is it just like, oh, shit, and oh, man, we're getting our asses kicked here.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know if there's some... If we're just doing something wrong or if we're just jumping too early.
I think just waiting for the right time. I keep trying to jump there. I just don't think that timing's... I'm not feeling that one either.
I mean, I feel like there's this idea that, you know, oh, it's so easy, anyone can do it. But there's this time investment, there's investment in money, and at the end of the day, more often than not, it's going to be a hobby. And that's what it's going to be for me. I don't care about making money from this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say, though, that, like, for where I'm at right now, I actually am having more fun playing the game. Oh. I am having more fun playing the games. It's forcing me to think about things differently. I had this great conversation with one of my followers, Brianna Honeybee, I think her name was.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing Katamari, and I just suddenly realized, like, I really want a real physics Katamari. Like, can we put Katamari into Grand Theft Auto?
That would be pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. That would be... Or Human Fall Flat into Grand Theft Auto. Me and my friends have been playing a ton of Human Fall Flat recently. It's been like our little vice.
Oh my goodness. I would love to get a game of Human Fall Flat going. I might have to invite you guys over when I get into the new apartment.
Do it, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is a ton of fun, man. We each have our own little quirk with it. Like, I like to, on the story levels, on the workshop levels, it's a little more straightforward. On the story levels, they're so big. There's so many things you can get lost in. I like to just go off, do my own thing. Some sort of magic happens, and I try to break the level after that. And just, like, what can I climb over that? Just lets me skip, like, 80% of the level. I don't know, I just love doing that for some reason. I think it's so entertaining.
Yeah, 100%. What's up, Bree? Speaking of which, we were just talking about you. How's your day going? What was that? Was that your stomach?
That was my stomach.
Are you hungry?
Nah, I ate a little bit before I came in. It was just
What the fuck? Well, this is officially no longer a kid stream. Sorry, Mixer.
Oh no.
I'm great. What were you talking about? Oh, we were talking about last night how I had the wish fulfillment of getting GTA 5 Katamari with real physics and how violent and destructive and disgusting it would probably actually be. Like, I'm just seeing this ball go around and mulch humans and entire buildings eventually.
I do not like this level. It is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It's spoopy.
Spoopy, scary levels send shivers down your spines.
Alright, not a bad recovery. GTA Katamari would be great. Yes. You were just... Ooh, two though.
I don't know how much of this I trust. I was really hoping there'd be like a hidden third one in there, just like a little surprise. Alright, boom, boom.
I actually thought you whiffed that entire section.
The perspective on this level is kind of weird, I'm not going to deny that. Alright, now we can't, dash in this one.
You know what it's wonky like? It reminds me of like, Streets of Rage. Like, the perspective is a 2D fighter, but there's dimensions to it, so you go up and down.
Yeah, I absolutely get what you're saying with that.
And so you never know if you're actually going to hit the enemy that you think you're going to hit. Double Dragon was another...
Double Dragon, I used to play it on the SNES all the time when I would go to my grandma's.
I'm actually going to start streaming some SNES games if you want to get in on that. I just got a capture card the other day for next to nothing.
Awesome, yeah, I'd definitely be down to hop in on that. I used to play a ton of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It was always the first level because I was never good enough to get past that one, but...
Do you want to do Zombies Ate My Neighbor? I actually have 2 copies of it.
I'd 100% be down, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get that set up, and that can be like, that can be some idea for the next time we stream.
Absolutely, yeah, I'd 100% be down for that. It'd be a ton of fun, like... I sucked at the game, but I liked playing it a lot. I think it's a little different. You don't see too many games like that anymore. Like, just the setup and the character of the... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The character of the game. Like, it had a very, like, unique character to it. Or characteristics. I'm not sure the proper way to describe it. But I think characteristics is what I'm going for there.
No, it had like this 90s movies nostalgia, the cheesy trailers, the feel of like that only a shooty, crappy 90s shopping mall could provide.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. Every commercial for Hot Wheels toys that you saw as a kid is that game to a T.
Yeah.
But fun, because Hot Wheels weren't.
You can only move the same car back and forth so many times until it's just like, I don't know how I feel about this anymore.
What do we?
Same spot.
Same spot.
So, I am Oswald, by the way. I've known James for quite some time now, and I'm just whiffing everything.
Yeah, but Oswald is also a streamer on Twitch. He hasn't streamed in a bit, but he does game. Why don't you tell him what types of games you play? I'm not going to speak for you.
I do a lot of like MMO games. There's kind of like my niche style. I'm so used to looking to the left. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I was streaming and talking, I would always look to the left. But I do like a lot of MMO games. World of Warcraft. I've been doing retail mainly recently, but I do... Just today, I kind of started playing Classic again just for shits and giggles, just to kind of get a break from retail, because my retail experience recently has been getting all my friends that started playing it geared recently and not doing anything for myself, and it's kind of just becoming a little bit of a drag because of that.
So for those that don't know, what is retail?
Retail is the game that is being consistently updated, whereas Classic is the game that came out 15 years ago, or however long it's been, and people just wanted it to come back. It's much more kind of like a sandbox RPG type game, compared to Retail is much more of a you're the hero type thing. So it's kind of like a prep. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. It's kind of like a preference of what you're looking for. I just depends on my mood what I'm going for. Recently, too, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 with just some friends from high school. I'm not as into it because the global cooldown in that game is 2.5 seconds. I just can't get behind that. I feel stupid.
Oh man. Thor's Discord actually has a lot of people who play Final Fantasy 14.
I want to like it just because my friends like it. There's a 2.5 second global cooldown in that game, and it really fucks with me. Just because of like how used to like the GCD of WoW is and all that stuff. You know, like I'm never waiting more than a second.
Thank you to Zizo2 for following. Thank you, Zero Sue Samus. I really appreciate it.
I can't believe I
Or
lived that.
wait, to Zizo2. Okay, I definitely read that wrong. Thank you to Zizo2 for following. And what's up, Gelats14? The missing of landings is great.
Well, you just got to see a bunch of those.
Yeah, I don't know how...
I don't. Once I saw it go on there, I was like, I'm not gonna make that jump.
We're doing pretty good, actually.
Wait.
What did you forget?
I can't tell if it's at 52 or not. Oh, nearly perfect, but you died.
But you died.
Alright, well, made me feel somewhat good.
Thank you for following, Gelats. I'm gonna struggle with that. I'm sorry.
I believe it's Gelats. A lot of Gelats. I'm not gonna be able to make that happen. Can we say J14? Is J14 dope? Can we give you a nickname?
J14, we're doing pretty good. J, that's fine. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so this little gangster's trying to throw stuff at us. But we're doing well, you know, it's a chill day, just kind of hanging out, enjoying some Crash. What about yourself?
It's close. Alright, we'll let him do his little throw there. Come back.
Funny joke.
No. I wish I could make that voice still. I can't even claim originality behind it, but I wish I could make the voice.
I just remember the first time you showed it to me. We couldn't stop laughing about it.
Yeah, no, we laughed at that for a good while. Probably like even a couple days after it was shown, because I remember that being said so many times whenever we were working at the exchange.
So Jay, what do you like to play? Because I'm actually looking for a lot of suggestions. I'm really looking to play some new things, and I have a really big Steam library that I just don't touch. I sometimes find motivation hard.
Motivation is hard, especially when I've learned with myself. You know, the choice of too many options makes it extremely difficult sometimes.
Yeah, Jay, this is me and Oswald's project. Oswald used to play a lot of these games when we were growing up, and so he was the one that kind of convinced me to get back into everything with Crash. So we're definitely sticking with this one for a minute, periodically here and there.
That's not good.
Oh man. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh. So we're still going for diamonds, right?
I'm down, yeah.
Fudge. Okay.
I was doing the same thing I did.
Me too.
Alright. So, which one's going to be your favorite, J-Lats?
The games of our childhood. Yeah, which one is your favorite? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh god. Alright, here.
You know what the one game I always think of when I think of my childhood? Toomba. With the pink hair and the pigs?
I don't know if I played that.
It is... Okay, it is actually incredibly hard to find these days. I think a copy of it would run like $70.
Okay.
Yeah, which one is your favorite out of the three, J14? But like a copy of it will run for like $70. And it was just this really solid platformer with a lot of depth to it, and it was just solid. If you get a chance, I would look it up.
I'll definitely look it up when I get home, though. I just, alright, thank you. Something to look into. even a lot of time, like, find an emulator or something, just kind of mess around with that. So that's something I'm trying to do a little bit more too. I don't trust this. Alright, oh, they're all jumpy.
Tomba element. Laughing my ass off. What? I like Tomba. I like Tomba a lot. Alright. Let us see.
Oh, alright. Lesson learned. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
I mean, look. Oh, I was about to say, we gotta start all the way back here.
Nah, I think that it'll put you right next to the bonus level. The lesson on there, you just gotta go for it.
Man,
yeah,
okay,
you just gotta go for it.
I didn't realize what this...
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh no, I didn't expect that.
I didn't realize that all killed... Ugh. Oh, you're dead.
Oh god. Made it. And all the boxes are there, that's all that matters. We're not gonna question it.
Oh, where a guy said that to someone else on the couch? That's nuts.
Yeah, it's a little mean to them.
I mean, either way, like, if someone says that to me on stream, I probably just... Oh, boy. Okay. I'm a little...
Oh, no.
What stream was this? Was the guy... So the guy was speedrunning Tomba. Was this like at an AGDQ or...
I fell off. Unfortunate, I was so close. My foot slipped, man. Well, I wasn't wearing my non-slips.
Oh. Okay, just take it. Okay, so it was GDQ. Did one happen this year? I know that a lot of stuff kind of like got delayed over coronavirus.
Really?
I know what stream you're talking about. Can someone link it in the chat? I'll actually look it up later.
I don't remember this being a thing that we can't die. But we got all the boxes. I feel good about that, but I don't remember this can't die rule.
Yeah, I've never seen the you can't die thing.
Because I feel like even earlier in the playthrough, we've definitely died a couple of times and still got that diamond. Ah, there is more. Alright, we got this pinstripe dude. It's been a while since I played the first one. This is the one I'm definitely the least familiar with. I think in the remakes, 2 is my favorite. Growing up though, I think I liked 3 the best. Mainly this is the first one I really got into.
Crash 1 to 2 is like Mega Man 2 to 3. It's a fantastic game, but the improvements that they introduce in 3 make it so much better. Just like the improvements in make it 2 make it so much better.
Ah, shit.
Crash 3 is the best. Crash 3 was actually the one that I never got to play as a kid.
It's kind of like you said, like they just add like the improvements to it that I think just make it so much better. It's just like this quality of life improvements when it comes down to it. Like in this one, like I always want to be able to slide, but you can never slide. But like the slide was introduced in Crash 2, which is where I think like there's improvements onto that. And...
Oh, my bot is still disabling links. All right, I'll post it in the Discord. All right, appreciate it. Speaking of which, I also have a Discord that's getting set up. It's not there yet, but it will be at some point soon. At the very least, the template is all set up. I sent it to you in a DM on Discord. Alright, thank you. I think I just got it. I'm going to have to check this out. Dormangander is now hosting me. Awesome. Thank you, Bree. I got it.
Alright, gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Oh, I can't believe you actually went for that one.
Alright, that was bold. I'm just gonna hide. I don't know if those could damage me or not.
Ay.
Alright, we did some damage to him.
What's up, Thor? It's going. This is Oswald, and we are running through Crash. We're trying to go for 100% playthrough, but It might be like a
95. You know, thought 95 might be what it is.
Thor. Do you remember we used to call Black Josh's sister Oswald? Okay, just making sure. Okay.
I was just jumping over all of it.
Yeah,
This means nothing for me. Oh.
Okay, I think we missed boxes anyway.
I want to know what's back here. That didn't happen. We didn't see that.
Oswald and Thoth. Yes, that rings a name. Well, that would have been sucky.
Is there more back there? I can't tell.
Oh boy.
Alright, no, that's it. Alright.
Don't make me nervous. What the heck?
Do we want to try and figure it out?
No. I don't like it. That is completely no bueno.
So we're oh no.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend we didn't see that. That never happened. Oh man, I cannot get that jump.
It's all happening, Oswald. Like, it's... Okay.
I think it's where the very deep lore of Crash Bandicoot calls them Wampa Fruit are located, is where those platforms are going to go, but my depth perception is not good enough to even try and figure that out. Maybe not, I don't know.
You have disappointed me.
I'm sorry, I'm convinced that's what it is still, but I oh man, 3 times in a row.
Oh man, I almost did it too, so... GL in this level. Thank you. Are you hopping off? Either way, thank you. What was that, death? I don't know, but... Ugh.
Alright.
I just remember reaching these levels and always just, okay, time to get on the rope. If they ever come out with a new Crash Bandicoot game, I want them to do these types of levels and then just cut the rope.
Just cut it out halfway through?
Yeah.
No! Oh, man!
We are... I don't want to... You know what?
We
Yeah, maybe...
No, we gotta do it.
Oh, boy.
We can't say we've been going for this 100% run, even though we've already missed a couple diamonds, because apparently there's a no death roll involved into this.
Yo, we can't even get the diamond. What are we doing, Jimmy?
We're practicing for the speed run.
Oh my god.
For the speed run.
What did JJ always used to say?
It's not one rope, it's the other one. It's not one rope, it's the other one.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. I don't have a problem getting on the horse, but I have a problem getting off the horse. We definitely might lose all our lives.
I have like a 50% success rate of like getting on the horse.
It is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Alright. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. No, this is die, die, die.
No. Boom, 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 boom. Do a little circle, add some dance moves.
Oh my god. Perfect. Oh my god, Jimmy! Jimmy!
I wasn't very confident in that. I'm not gonna lie. The dance moves did not add much confidence. I thought they would bring a little bit more liveliness to that.
So, actually, that's a really good way to...
Oh man, we've died a lot.
Yeah, the game thinks we suck. And this actually makes my job a little bit harder. Because since I'm faster. But what this does is this will show me where the end of the hitbox is. So, see how there's a point? That's how we know where we should be.
Okay, alright. You got some way to figure out the...
But I still suck.
I don't even understand what happened there. Could not tell you what happened there. I think he just kind of slid. Crash needs to really invest in some non-slip shoes here.
So for those of you that don't know, the hitbox from the original PlayStation 1 game to the PS4 game changed. And so instead of his actual interaction box being a square like it used to be, it now resembles a pill. So there's rounded edges and you can slip off really... Oh, jeez. My mic is popping. I think that might be the controller. Because we're mashing the control a lot. But let me move this a little bit forward. And let's see how that does.
Got so close.
Okay.
Didn't even get a checkpoint. That's the worst part about that.
Alright. How's the mic now?
Think that fixed it? Awesome. That is.
Awesome.
I'm just going around it this time.
Yeah, we're
not risking it.
No, forget that. Why risk it to get the biscuit?
These biscuits are good, as long as you have water. Oh, checkpoint finally.
End of life. Because the game knows we suck.
I don't know, man. I think we got enough practice jumping on these ropes now. I think we got it down bag. We made it to a checkpoint. I think we got this.
Jimmy, you always say this. Stop talking. I don't want to die again.
Say stop talking and nobody explodes. This isn't that game. Oh,
Jimmy!
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear.
I'm just gonna put this wasabi.
Do you know majority of wasabi?
Horseradish.
Checkpoint. Yeah, I was gonna say majority of it is horseradish actually.
If you need water with your biscuits, you're having really dry biscuits. Yeah. So like Jimmy was saying, most wasabi is dyed horseradish. Actual wasabi is very expensive. I think it can be upwards of $100 a gram.
I was gonna say I don't know the exact price point, but I know it is up there in the price market.
Yeah, it is not cheap by anyone's imagination. Oh my goodness, that was just stupid. Maybe we actually do this part. We're getting pretty low on lives. Come on.
Oh, I slipped off the statue part. I'm so mad.
Okay, guys, we've got 2 lives.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh, calm down.
Please, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Hydrate is.
Oh my goodness, Turtle saved us.
Oh.
No, I don't know if Turtle's gonna continue saving us.
No. All right. We're safe.
Can someone clip that, please?
We're a little safe for a second. Hey, we got a checkpoint. What is that up there? Oh, we'll never know. Just forget the box and just go for it.
Wait. Did I forget a box?
Yeah, I don't know if we can get it now that we, because it was above that metal grate.
Got it.
I don't know what was in there, but we got it. That's all that matters, right?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Just nudging it a little bit. Oh, come on.
No! So close. Oh, I hit the wrong
Oh,
one.
I'm screaming. Okay, Jimmy, we have 2 lives.
3.
You killed our friend the turtle.
Some sacrifices must be made.
In the pursuit of progress.
I'm just gonna do this. I feel safer doing that.
I'm actually holding my breath.
We can pretend we're not losing lives. This is our chance to get some more.
So, have you played the Stormy Ascent level yet?
I have not, actually. I have heard it is rather difficult. And that's about the extent I know about it.
Jimmy, how are we supposed to get back?
I wasn't thinking about it, I thought I was on a great idea. Little did I know I was making some big mistakes there.
Okay. I think we can do this. I think we can do this.
I'm surprised you made that jump, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Okay. I wish I... Okay, I'm just gonna take the L on this. Fudge! Okay. Okay. So what you do, basically just... You'll see, you'll see. Boom, boom.
Oh, I got scared. I feel like if I just, like, we leave some of them open on the ball, I don't know. There's gonna be something to this.
Watch what I do. So I am gonna do... I didn't realize there was this much strategy in Crash.
We've gone from playing a platformer to a strategy-based game.
But like,
I see what you did. Yeah, and
yeah.
then jump back that way. All right, I see what's going on here.
think we can do it. What I need is a widescreen monitor. Like a 4K widescreen monitor. Because I feel that'll help the crick that I get on my neck from trying to check.
That didn't happen. My monitor's pretty big and I like it a lot, but even then with that, I said constantly looking over the second monitor and stuff like that, like, you still have to look over.
Oh, also, I figured out what was wrong with Deus Ex.
Ooh, what was up with that?
It's just terribly optimized for... Oh, you can't do that. Never mind. I thought...
You're right.
Alright, so how do we want to approach this?
I think it's just gonna have to be some... I have no idea, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so it's the bottom that is missing boxes. But I feel like you have to hit X every jump you do though to make sure you get high enough. Alright, I kind of see what needs to be done. So you have to like jump on that first box first, go down. But you have to hold an X every jump you make to make sure you jump high enough to hit those boxes.
Say it again?
So you have to hit X every time you jump on a bottom one to make sure you jump high enough. But you have to land on the top. Maybe, I don't know.
No, you just hold X.
Alright, so
you don't even need to press it, you just hold it. Just hold the X.
Alright. Shit. Ah, I was so close. Kind of. Not really close at all, I'm not gonna lie.
Not even a little bit. Okay.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. That might be a start for that.
What, just getting rid of the first one?
Yeah, the first two. So I've just been doing the first one. So it gives you a little bit more room to jump over.
And teenage angst.
Shit. Dude, this is hard.
I don't understand. We're gonna be here like 2 years from now, just doing the same level.
Same level. Hey guys, Crashing the Boys, part 365. Still on the same bonus level, but we told you guys 100%, so we're trying our best.
Have you ever watched a Crash Bandicoot 100% speedrun?
It's been a while. I don't know if I've ever watched it of the first game, but I've definitely watched one of the second game. Or it might have been the third, I forget which. I don't even understand how I skipped that box.
Alright, Jimmy, you know what we're gonna do?
Just pretend this bonus level doesn't exist. Do a dance move, jump in, teleport in, and then... Oh.
I was just gonna spin at the top of the jump. So if you spin at the top of the jump, then
yeah, okay. Might have to give that a shot. That might actually be what's supposed to be done. Alright. Nope.
not
Spun right through that bottom one.
But does it continue like the whole way down if you spin at the apex?
I don't know if you can like actually hit the apex though, because you're you get stopped by the box. So you'd have to like come at it from the side. Although looks like you got it on that one, so
Yeah, like so once you hit the axis of symmetry, it's just you stop spinning by the time you're down at the minimum.
Oh my god.
One more try, and then we join the Turtle League Club.
The Turtle League Club, I like that.
So see how like the last one, the one underneath didn't.
Yeah.
All right, we are continuing on with the level. Oh, look at it! You did it. Oh my goodness! I should have just stopped talking.
Yeah, James, why'd you have to do that?
I'm awful.
Well, hey, I didn't say anything. I don't take the blame on that one.
We got one life, Jimmy.
But 2 tries. It's one of those games that goes down to 0. You know, this is.
Well, you very much almost hit 0, and I don't know how you're alive.
Our turtle friend here is in quite the predicament. Oh, he saved me again. This man is a true bro.
He's special. This one level took all 17 of your lives. You know what? It's not something we're happy about.
Oh, it's so hard. We're so close. Like.
Okay, come on. We got this.
These bridge levels are. Can we appreciate the swagger of Crash's slow walk? Like he's just got so much swagger behind that.
Yeah, well, his swagger is gonna take his sweet, sweet time because I'm not risking having to start this level over. Period.
Slow and steady wins this race. That's what the turtles told us. Slow and steady. Alright.
You know what, Bree? It took all 17 of our lives and we didn't complete the bonus level, but I made it.
Now imagine how many lives we would have saved if we didn't keep trying to do that backwards part for the 4 boxes. I don't want to watch. Oh, alright, we have to watch him get beat to death. Oh, yeah, he's just being slaughtered.
18 of 45.
Look, man, that's why I say it might be like a 95% run.
95 and a half.
A slippery climb. I feel like I might lose our last life that we have on this one.
I sure hope so. Oh, this level.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's looking great already.
I actually hate this level.
Alright. Hey, what do you know? Got an extra shot. I don't know how I feel about any of this right now. It's gonna do that.
Ooh, okay. Defying the laws of physics. I like it. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Go away, sir.
Is he an enemy or just like...
I think he was an enemy. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I pressed circle and he went away. Or square, not circle.
This level is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, boy. I don't like anything that's going on right now. I don't know how I'm going to recover from
No,
this.
you just... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bree, it's a shame. It is 100% a shame. Uh-oh, are we going for the Funkenstein level?
I mean, if he allows us, sure, I'm 100. I can't believe that wasn't a checkpoint. Ooh, that feels bad, man.
Well, that's game over. What's up, Meowie? How you doing?
Close this cat.
Alright. So we are probably going to get a game over on this one again. But it is okay.
Now, this is the first game over the day. It could actually be the first game over the run, honestly.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think it might actually be the first...
Crash 2, when we were doing the blindfolded run, that's whenever a couple game overs happened.
Yeah, Crash 2 blindfolded was not kind to us. But I feel like Crash 1 is at least doable blindfolded. 2 is
I hate
just
to see that happen.
a nightmare. There's only 3 checkpoints in this level if I'm remembering correctly.
I think I definitely agree, if we had chosen a better level, there might have been that slight chance we could have gotten through that.
Okay. What? There's... Meowie, what's up? You said hi.
feel like 3 checkpoints in a crash level signals a longer level.
There's 2, not including the pity checkpoints, so you're right.
2. The pity checkpoints. I don't know how I feel about those. Why do I keep doing that? Man, I got so far the first run now. I'm just...
It's okay, Jimmy. It's actually hard for me to believe that that wasn't a level, though. Okay. We go in. We get out.
Go in. Take our time. Now we get out. Oh, shit. Hit our face off the wall.
I'm doing. How are you? I'm doing pretty well for once. Oh, you're good. You're good. Well, I'm glad you're doing good then. How's quarantine been treating you? Okay. Let us see. Nope. I went back in the air.
This level is giving us some trouble from the get-go. You know, in hindsight, all of a suddenly, I feel like the hog level is better than this. As much as I don't like that level. I did it again. I'm gonna...
Just when you get there, just wait. I'm extremely bored. That's why I'm in this position. That's understandable. Yeah, I feel like I have no right to speak because I did exactly what you did.
They've been doing the same exact thing over and over. Hopefully our repetition doesn't get boring, and hopefully we can provide some sort of entertainment. I plan to not do it again this time, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't trust you.
I did it. Ooh, what? What?
You are fine. It came words. It came through loud and clear. Oh my goodness.
This level is gonna be the bane of our existence.
Jimmy, just take the L.
Nah, I got this. I believe in the heart of the cards.
Why is my shirt 2 different reds? It's a complicated tale. It starts in Timbuktu and goes all the way down to the Appalachian Mountains, even if they're not on the same continent. I don't believe. No. I honestly have no idea. It's just a terrible shirt color combination. But that's like most of my clothing. So, here we are. Oh, I see the design now. It's not a very flattering design.
It's better than my high school marching band shirts.
Is that your high school marching band shirt?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I mean, it's not terrible.
It's one of them.
Okay.
That was close. Yeah, we still don't like that guy.
Yeah.
He's a little creepy.
He's a mooch.
He's just sticking his hand out. He just wants a little something, you know. He just wants to be given something. Oh, swoops. I still can't believe there's like no checkpoint at this point. Like I'm curious how long this level is.
I'm learning how to speak Polish, French, and Japanese. So far, it's going really well. Which one do you like best out of those 3? I speak very limited Japanese. From my time over there and from high school. I took French in high school. So I'm curious to see like what you like the best.
He just wants a smidge, just a taste.
Just wants that crash booty. Yeah, but you know what? I got nothing.
This Crash booty just ain't for sale right now. He can't. It's not up for grabs. Crash is loyal to his girlfriend that we're trying to save.
He really does remind me of Lola Bunny.
I 100% see where you were getting that from. They came out in a pretty similar time period, I'm pretty sure, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some
Oh no! Get back on the van.
influence from the Lola Bunny.
The anthropomorphization of bandicoots.
Oh man, once you jump there's no recovering from that. You're just kind of doomed.
Okay, let's do it. My favorite is Polish Arigato? What is Arigato? I've never heard that word before.
I don't know how I recovered from that.
I don't know how to make it either.
We're not gonna question it though.
I'm gonna question the hell out of it. What are you talking about? I'm a man of science.
No, we just accept it and
Jim-
we move on.
Jimmy, there are things that need to be answered here. These things happened.
And we're just happy they happened.
Arigato means thank you. Oh, okay. Arigato. Arigato. Okay, I didn't realize what you were trying to spell. My bad. The phonetics of Japanese are so interesting once you actually go into them. Like, it took me a while. I really couldn't get around having to learn hiragana, katakana, and kanji when I first started taking Japanese as a written language. It was very difficult for me to get into it. But once they explained that it basically functions like a grid with the nani nu ne no, tati tu te to, consonants followed by vowels, and then the contraction of those vowels, how contractions work, the language made a lot more sense to me. Mike keeps popping. Huh. Okay. Well, I will try and adjust that where I can. There's not a ton that I can do. But I'm definitely going to investigate it later. How is it now?
Got a little
I
scared.
don't know if it's popping or if it's just my voice. What's my favorite subject? As in school or... Question mark? Wow, you're doing really well. Oh, I should just stop talking.
Okay, we're safe.
Wow, you're doing really well.
We gotta take a breather. Hold on.
Okay, so it only talks when both of us talk, so we gotta be a little bit more conscious about that. In school, my favorite subject in school was entry to programming. I am currently back in school for computer-related courses, so we'll see how it goes. What about you? Like, as far as school as a whole goes, I know you like Polish the best, but is there another subject that you're more passionate about? Ooh.
I really took a shot in the dark for that. I wasn't sure if that was gonna make it.
Have we hit a checkpoint yet?
We've hit 2.
Oh. My favorite is science. It's really great. What do you think you want to do as far as work is concerned? Like a career for yourself? Wow!
Alright.
Oh boy. I don't like any of this.
This level is very,
Long.
it's got a lot of words to describe it. I don't even know if I want to go for this bonus level.
You might as well.
Well, we can see what it looks like. There's no harm from doing it.
It's not like it'll kill us. I want to be a physicist or a cook. So I've already graduated. I already have a degree. However, I am back in school for... Oh, wait. Did I just go away from it?
Yeah. Might be able to jump backwards from there. Nice. All right.
However, I also wanted to be a cook when I was younger. I can't be a cook because I have no sense of smell and my taste is severely affected. But if you, more power to you if you can actually do it. I feel like you live such a fulfilling life as a cook. And as a physicist, that would be amazing. Like, just, I would love to know more about the world we live in. And physics is one of the big ways of getting to that point. So kudos to that. My boyfriend has no sense of smell either. I know, it's the worst. It makes me so mad.
So it's good to see that those don't set each other off. That actually kind of released some stress in the beginning of the level for me.
Yeah. It's just aggravating. Like, I eat... Okay, so here's some fun trivia for you. The guy that invented Ben & Jerry's... Or one of the co-creators of Ben & Jerry's ice cream... Ben had this condition. I think it's called asomnia or insomnia. Something along those lines. Basically, he had no sense of smell and very little sense of taste. And so that's why he was always putting stuff into ice cream that didn't belong there. I always found that fascinating. Wait. What? Do you have a deviated septum or were you born with it? I don't think I have a deviated septum, but I've actually never been to the doctor for it. Which is pretty stupid to say when it actually comes down to it, but oh, you know what? Those do proc off of each other. Those will get you killed.
Well, the middle ones do, but the far left and the far right don't.
Honestly, Brianna, I don't know if I was born with it because if I was, I probably never noticed it. I probably just always thought other people were overreacting to, Oh, funny joke.
Oh, just gotta run.
So yeah, like if you never notice that you don't have something, you're never really gonna care about it.
We'll say as somebody that works in the restaurant industry myself, though, just expect some long hours and some weird hours on the cook side. Not saying don't do it, but the hours can be a little rough on there.
Oh boy. Do you always have a stuffed up nose? Only on one side. I have a constantly stuffed left nostril. It's a pain, and I swear I feel like it could shoot snot for days. And in response to the second question, so it's not something I reveal on stream, but my birthday's in the spring. Congratulations and happy birthday. It's awesome that you're getting a new dog. What kind of dog is it going to be?
That's not how I expected to do that.
No. Yeah, this is... Oof. Jimmy!
It was scary!
Just a little bit. Ah, fudge. Alright, let's see. Superman! Oh, fudge. So I was watching this episode of Gordon Ramsay's. We haven't decided yet, but thanks for asking. Yeah, of course. I was watching this episode of Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay, and this guy comes out, and chef asks him, "So what did you make for me tonight?" And the guy just goes, "Oh, I got some canned tortellinis off the shelf and some canned pasta sauce."
Oh man, I can only imagine the response to that one.
Well, that was the amazing part. Was like he didn't say, there was just this seething rage, and he just said he just tossed it in the trash and didn't do anything with it.
Just didn't even give it a shot.
Didn't even give it a shot and told him to go away. And then the guy, as he's walking away, says the F word to Gordon Ramsay. And all he says was, "What did you say to me?" And then you never see that guy on set again.
Can only imagine.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Okay, so this is really hard because you have to just outrun the TNT.
Yeah, it's...
I almost prefer the other one. Almost.
No, I think I like this one better because... Oh, that's not good. Minus this part.
Jimmy!
No, it's so hard. Like...
I wanted to be a baker since we were talking about cooking. Decided against it, sadly. Why'd you decide against it?
Oh, I see what the exclamation point block is now. Alright, that kind of helps figure things out too.
What is the chemical formula for glucose? Sadly, chemistry was not a class I passed. The only science course that I really passed in high school was biology. Oh, we missed the box.
I think it'll...
What's in the box? Oh my god, you are so lucky. I'm so mad at you. No money in the job whatsoever. So I'd be doing something I love but be miserable doing it because I wouldn't be able to live. Oof. The stark difficulties of reality. I think that's the dream killer, is like, you can do what you love, but you won't be able to live it long. Or you can hate what you do, but you can make lots of money doing it.
Please make it, please make it.
I've never met a businessman that loved their job. Oh my goodness. Look at that, back up to 14 lives.
Gem. 16 lives?
But we died a bunch of times.
I don't know. I'm not going to question it. And we got the colored gem too.
I have to
Dude,
question.
maybe we didn't die after the game over minus the bonus level. That's the only thing I can think of.
Favorite history character? Whew. Okay. That's really cool. Favorite character from history?
It's always a tough question for something like that because there's so many people that have done a lot of very interesting things. FDR I can get behind.
FDR, really?
Well, Brianna Honeybee, so that's something I can get behind. I feel like it's very basic to say. Like I do kind of like George Washington. I think he's done a lot of things that set a precedent for things that like I think could have followed through, but unfortunately we struggled to follow through with. And honestly, like when you look at like his history even outside of politics, that dude was just kind of like a very I don't like an awesome dude. I don't have like a proper way to describe it. Like, he just dodged death a bunch of times and stuff like that.
Dash. Okay, for me, I have to go with. Oh, this is a hard one. I've never. Oh, you know what? I know who. Winston Churchill. There is a fascinating man who had huge
That's not good.
a huge impact on the course of human history during World War II. And his character outside of politics is so detached from his actual character. He's a fascinating read. I love psychology, so I'm going into that and becoming a social worker. So at 22, just figuring out what I want to do. I mean, I'm not going to go into it, but I am involved with social work, and it's definitely an interesting field. I find that when you work with people and you're not going toward a bottom line for a company or a quota, you have fulfillment that you don't get at those other jobs. So kudos to you for wanting to get out there into social work and helping people. There's not a ton of money in it either, but it's definitely a field that there needs to be more good people in. And my man hated fascism like nobody else. Lincoln 2 at Meowie Y. Mine's King George III, just asking. I want to work with mentally disabled adults. I just want to help the forgotten. That's a really admirable goal. I'd like to think that, like, someday when I get older... Well, okay, my rule is actually, if I reach a point... Oh, boy.
It's got to jump and hope. May not even have to jump it.
Oh, yeah, we had to jump. I never heard about him, but thanks to you now, I'll learn more about him. Definitely look up Churchill. He is, again, he's just a phenomenal figure in history. Figure?
Figure.
Okay.
I'm feeling good about this one. The transportation thing was just waiting for me.
You know what else we have to play through sometime?
What is that?
Medieval.
Absolutely, yes. I can get behind that. I would do that one in a heartbeat. Oh, you little...
Oh, darn it.
Just praying. Oh, it didn't work.
Praying means nothing. I just whiffed that entirely.
This level is not easy. You get hit once and you lose your vision.
I think I'm just being careless. I don't think it's hard. Just... Oh, well, you know, the vision aspect is definitely true.
It's usually like, hey, you can be careless and get away with it. This one, if you're careless, you get a punishment for it.
I have to go now, but I love your channel and I'm going to follow you guys. Thank you so much. Hope to see more of you, Meowie, and I will catch you later. See you on another stream, okay? Oh.
Oh, this is not good.
Have you ever forgotten to eat and then it hits you all at once at almost 7 p.m.?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
That happens more often than I would really like it to.
The exchange.
The exchange and Condado, and I'm like, alright, I don't want to eat tacos. I don't want to eat tacos, and then I end up eating a ton of tacos.
I would actually kill for a taco right now, though. Like,
you Uber Eats, DoorDash, and in-house delivery.
I just ate like a whole big sushi log, though. Literally the biggest sushi log I've had in a while. Ooh.
Oh, that was close.
Just speed running it like dark. Oh, fudge.
The last little jump there.
So what? It just automatically goes darker. He stops shining bright like a diamond.
I think he stopped shining bright like a diamond.
Rihanna would be so disappointed.
I can't get them all, man. Ooh, alright. Didn't know if I was going to make that or not.
So if you just keep going, the momentum pretty much carries on like a Castlevania 2 progression. Everything just opens up for you. You don't got to worry about any.
I should have stopped.
Why is that what's happened to you, Bree? Okay. I pressed the jump button too late.
Gets the best of us. I'm just called Crash Red Sonic from now on.
You've been up since 8 and you haven't eaten a single thing? I mean, it happens. Sometimes you just forget about it. It happens to me more often than I'd like to admit. I can't imagine. I was always hungry when I was 22. I'll say that much.
So close. Just go for it. Yes. I
Alright,
don't know what 3 boxes we missed, but we missed some, and that's alright.
You only get beat 3 times, Crash. You did good. Bro. You did
Would have
good.
been worse.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda been worse. The Jaws of Darkness. Doc Diggity. Ed sends me videos all day that are like an hour long, so I end up watching those instead of eating. Oof. Do you work at all, or are you laid off, or haven't entered the workforce yet?
I don't remember seeing that whenever you went through there, I'm not gonna lie.
So I do think at some point tonight, after you go, I'm gonna hop on Minecraft Dungeons. I hear it's a lot like Diablo.
That's how I heard it described too. My friend described it as baby's first dungeon crawler.
Aww.
And then he said it's not even like so much a bad thing. He was just like, it's just baby's first dungeon crawler. Like he was like, it's not even bad.
No, that's good. Like, I'm all for themed games that appeal to all ages and stuff,
Yeah.
like the gore fest that usually is Diablo. As long as the game is good, I don't care. It could be Sesame Street Adventure. I just graduated, so no job. I'm trying. I've been trying for 2 years. Yeah, it's rough entering that job market, and I can't even imagine now. If I had to look for a new job now, I could do it easily because of my skill set, but I would have so much anxiety over it. I don't actually know if I'd be able to do it all like that.
Really push it to the edge with those brazers.
So you said your degree was in psychology, right? Do you think you'll ever go back to school? I know I'm asking even though you just got out, but it's never too early to start thinking about your future. Oh, did you play Control yet, Jimmy?
No, I remember you were telling me about it before. I just haven't gotten into it just yet. I might have to mess around with that soon though.
Control is definitely the one to do. Oh, fudge. No, I graduated from a comm college and will be going to university in a year. Alright, Mazel Tov. I want to play Control so bad. I am seriously thinking about replaying it. There's this one part of the game that I'm not going to go into, but if you watch me stream it, I will be sure to point out specifically what this is. But basically, you put on some headphones, you start blasting some heavy metal, and just the game loses it. That's the best way to describe it. If the game did acid, this is what it would look like.
Ooh. Said no step on snack.
No step. No. No step on snack.
My voice always cracks when I do that. Apparently, Control and Alan Wake are in the same universe, which I am extremely interested in. The next DLC should apparently be covering some of that.
That's the same mistake I made. Yeah, it's the same thing I did when I was on that part.
There's something that's so eloquent about, like, the simple misdirect that gives you. It's like, oh, you're finally in a safe place, but the platform's rising, so you feel all this pressure to get on top
To just
of it.
go for it, yeah. Wow. I can't believe I did that.
What did you do?
I just did not jump high enough.
Oof. Get back on the plat. So I haven't checked back on Halo, by the way. I've kind of abandoned that for now. Push it to the limit. How do you duck?
Yeah, you can't in this one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like one of the reasons why I like 2 and 3 a lot better than this one.
Okay. So 1, 2. Okay.
Alright.
Jimmy, we finally... Oh my god, I thought the panel fell. I almost lost
Thought
my
you were
lunch.
going down.
So my last job I got fired from, which I'm glad I did because... One sec. Not even a month later, my boyfriend had his accident at that place. Oh my goodness, what happened? That's horrible. No! Oh my goodness!
Oh, so close! Checkpoint was right there. The sloth has entered the arena.
I'm holding my support sloth now. Lost 2 of his fingers from poor safety regulations. Ooh.
Does not sound enjoyable.
1 second, everyone. Sorry. Hey, 1 sec. I'll be right back. Jimmy is going to continue.
Well, hello. Now it is me. What was he working in that he lost 2 fingers, if you don't mind me asking? Bold. I'm surprised I did not take damage from that, I'm not gonna lie. I expected the worst there. Oh! Nope, nope. Alright. Take my time. Paper cutter for packaging. Doesn't sound too good. I've had a couple, when I first started getting into it, a couple of close calls with knives and working in the restaurant. Thankfully, I don't have that issue too much anymore. I've gotten a lot better with knife work, we'll call it, but I almost lost the tip of my thumb due to me just not taking my time with that. Ah, man. We're not going to talk about that. I can't believe I overjumped that. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Making progress.
Oh goodness. That's impressive. Alright. It's hard to
too soon.
It's hard to describe. It's like a paper cutter for packing. Oh, okay. So an industrial packager, basically. As I've learned, you can have a finger amputation with a knife and have it reattached. You can, but it has to be like within a certain period of time, so that the nerve endings aren't completely. I forget how it's explained to me, but basically, there's still have to be nerve endings, and if they die, it can't be reattached.
I'm gonna take my time. Last time I did this, it didn't take my time. I received some ouchies.
Disturbs me so much when you say that.
Ouch.
So Really Big Squid will be joining us on stream. Oh my goodness, is this the last? This is the last life.
Right where I died at. Can you continue the legacy?
It's gonna be a very short legacy. Six hours. I know if it's crushed or torn like his, where they cannot be reattached either. It's real. It's really a shame. I can't even imagine what that would have been like. Do you guys live together? Or are you still living at home?
I wasn't looking. Lesson learned.
Well, it's nice that you could be there to support him. I'm sure it was a really big readjustment period for him. And you too, of course.
That was really bold of me.
It's only been 4 months, I think. Still, a lot can happen in 4 months. Here we have Jimmy going for the putt, and he makes it.
Going for putt number 2. He scored a birdie.
So earlier we were talking about a deviated septum. So how do you know if you have a deviated septum? Because I actually have no idea what that is. And is it correctable?
Probably gonna have to head out somewhat soon as I have some housing things I have to go attend to. No, nothing bad. I was me and my friends have been looking at other places, I don't know, just to weigh out different options and stuff like that. To he was like, oh, we can come over, we can talk rent, stuff like that. I was like, ooh, I have to go handle that. No! I have to go handle that in a bit just to like see different things and all that.
Oh yeah.
I know. I love the place I live at now, but take every, just consider all the options and all that stuff.
Yeah. Plus, if rent can be cheaper, rent can be cheaper.
Yeah. Without going into too much, like our one friend, his parents are they own a couple properties, so he's just getting like his job. He just graduated college recently. His parents like, if you find some people that you trust to we're not going to talk about that. They're like, you find some people you trust, you can live with, and like things like
Take it.
find people trust, can live with, stuff like that. We'll give you guys like rent, and obviously since it's from his parents, so it can be a lot cheaper for like what it is and stuff like that. So.
Oh man, this level. Here you go, Jimmy. So after you leave, I'm probably going to take a little bit of time to eat and then hop back on some point really soon after. I might be playing Minecraft Dungeons, but I haven't decided yet, so please feel free to tune in. Like I said, it should be about half an hour. Really Big Squid's going to be here. It's going to be a great night.
I can't get away with it like you can.
Can't touch this. Alright, so are you headed out?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start going for that.
Okay.
This.
Alright, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back in about half an hour. Till then, stay classy. If you liked what you saw today, please feel free to follow me. Hit that little follow button up at the top. Follow me, the Metamango. If you liked him, feel free to follow him. He's Oswald, O-Z-W-A-L. Oh.
Is that always that hidden W? OZWAWLD.
And I'll see you around. Catch you guys later. Like half an hour later. Like the rabbit?
Like the rabbit. I don't know how the rabbit spells it. I know Oswald the Octopus. That's kind of where a little bit of it came from. That little Nick Jr. TV show.
Oh, man.
OZWAWLD. If that's how the rabbit spells it, then yes, that is absolutely how it is.
Oh, boy. All right, guys. See you in half an hour.